TikTok's in hot water right now, and a lot of American TikTok users are flocking over to Xiaohongshu or RedNote as TikTok refugees. However, in order to truly be accepted into the community, one must first pay the cat tax. It's just a cute photo of your pet cat. Bad news, I do not have a cat or any pet for that matter. However, I do have an Erhu, so I'm gonna use my Erhu experience to make an Erhu cover of the famous Nyan Cat theme to hopefully act as an alternative currency. And you know what, I'll even add in a little cameo from a traditional Erhu piece that I think is a great fit for these recent global events. Without further ado then, let's get right to it. So first I have to convert the score for the Nyan Cat theme into something I, as an Erhuist, can easily read, i.e. jempu, or number notation. It's been a while since I've explained number notation, so briefly, number notation is the music notation system that the Erhu and many other traditional Chinese instruments use in place of staff music. Instead of dots on a set of lines, you represent each note of a musical piece using its scale degree, basically where it falls on the scale. So in the key of C major, 1 is C, 2 is D, 3 is E, you get the gist. The super cool thing about this system is that if I suddenly want to play a piece in a different key, all I have to do is set 1 to whatever the new scale degree 1 is, and I'm good to go. Add some theoretical fingerings to our score, and it's on to practice. So one thing that I'm seeing that is really standing out to me is this groovy alternation between 3 flat and 3 natural. In most Erhu pieces, you would just see either only 3 flat or only 3 natural, which means that the fingering would become something like 1, 2, 3, 4 being the first, second, third, and fourth fingers. So just 1 finger for each note, that works perfectly. But in this case, it's so fast-paced that I'm gonna change the fingering such that I kind of treat 4 as non-existent, I guess, and I'm gonna make 3 flat the 3rd finger and 3 natural then the 4th finger. Oh no. Okay, yeah, so another thing, B major is it's not too common of a key in Erhu, so I'm gonna have to work on that and also just kind of making sure this fingering doesn't just ruin my sense of pitch. So, yeah, I guess I'll get to that. Okay, so I think I got the gist of the main piece. Now I actually got to add in that little bit of traditional Erhu spice in order to really tailor this for recent events. I guess I'll just go ahead and let future me explain all of this, and hopefully it will all make sense. For sure. Okay, future me here. While I slowly figure out the rest of the fingerings and composition, can I just take a moment to say, I haven't felt this sort of hopeful positivity in so long. For me personally, this is the first time in my entire 2 decades of life when I have seen personal, wholesome intimacy between everyday American and Chinese people on such a large scale. I don't want to get too sappy here. There are already many people on Xiaohongshu who have expressed their thoughts on all of this, and I'll link some of my favorites in the description. But to quickly get the gist across, I think that after such a long period of widespread unrest, seeing online just how far people can go to parade hatred as righteousness, how alone you can feel when you go online, I gotta admit, I kind of forgot how it felt to feel safe. And now, all of a sudden, there is a whole community out there where I can safely be all aspects of myself. I mean, seriously, when is the last time you've seen an American on the internet be this polite? All that being said, feeling this sort of optimism after so long completely blindsided me. The amount of positivity in my veins these past few days has felt like some unholy concoction of caffeine and adrenaline. Literally to the point where I was only just able to focus enough to put this video together. So when I had to choose a cat-related song to pay the cat tax, there was really only one option that could get across that unbridled optimism. And on the Erhu side, with people finally looking to the future with some sense of positivity, I couldn't resist adding in just a little bit of the Erhu classic Guangmingxing, or Road to a Bright Future. This was the piece that historically brought the Erhu to the solo stage all the way back in the 1930s, when hope often felt like a luxury. The piece's composer, Liu Tianhua, went through many hardships. But the fact that after everything, he was still able to write such an optimistic piece, these days, listening to Road to a Bright Future fills me with a hope very similar to what I feel whenever I open up RedNote now. Okay, enough sentimentality. I still have a bunch of hopeful energy to burn off, so let's get to the final piece. I'll see you at the end. I'll take it. As of making this video, RedNote doesn't have any plans of splitting its app into English and Chinese versions like TikTok and Douyin did anytime soon. So it looks like our collective chance at this tangible wholesomeness is here to stay. Of course, I couldn't make this cat tax-related project without actually posting it on RedNote. So if you want, you can find me on RedNote now. Not sure if I'll consistently post there, but with how energetically wholesome the community is right now, I might not be able to resist. Otherwise, if you'd like to stay on YouTube and want to learn a little bit more about me, here's a video where I spent several months making a song all about maintaining friendship across long distances, which strangely describes these past few days really well. With that, I hope to see you in another project, either on YouTube or RedNote, and I hope you're well, wherever you are.